Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode series. We're edging ever so closer towards that Survivor Series pay-per-view, building towards SummerSlam now. But hold on a second, what's going on here? Jade Cargill with... Is that Becky Lynch just been put through the table? What on earth? Well, Jade Cargill with a spear as well backstage, just assaulting Becky Lynch here. My word, what is this all about? Well, Jade Cargill has sent a clear message towards Bianca Belair, stating that she clearly wants that WWE Women's Championship, but I guess Jade Cargill isn't happy with the fact that Becky Lynch was the winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament. So Becky Lynch is technically the next in line to challenge for that WWE Women's Championship. And Jade Cargill, I'm guessing she's trying to wipe Becky Lynch out so that she can't go for that WWE Championship. Slammed through the table again. Well, we need some medical attention backstage, but as for right now, Damage CTRL are out here, and we're about to hear from Bayley herself, the leader of the group. She has some words for the WWE Universe. Let's see what she has to say. You know, I've been hearing a lot of whispers backstage, people saying Iyo Sky lost fair and square last week, but let me set the record straight. Iyo was screwed over. Iyo was constantly pushed by upper management backstage to use her rematch clause. Oh, boo all you want. Batista was right about the backstage politics here in WWE. You all saw it last week. Bianca isn't a champion because she's the best. She's the champion because the bosses back there have it in for us three. Damage CTRL has always been a threat, and they can't handle it. That's why we left WWE all those years ago. They couldn't handle our dominance. Yeah, keep chanting. But deep down, you all know I'm right. This company has been out for us from day one. They can't handle strong, dominant women who know their worth. And Iyo's rematch was just another example of the corruption and bias that runs rampant around here. Hold on a second. Well, speaking of the WWE Women's Champion, we were just talking about her a moment ago and she's here. I guess she must have just about made it into the arena before Jade Cargill. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that attack by Jade might have been actually done on the WWE Women's Champion, but she's out here. Wonder if she has some words for Bayley herself as well. Let's see what the WWE Women's Champion wants. You know, Bayley, you sure love to run your mouth. Always got an excuse for everything. Iyo Sky is talented, no doubt about it, but she lost fair and square, and if you can't handle that, that's on you. Oh really? Is that what you think, Bianca? Yeah, that's exactly what I think. And you know what? Since you love to talk so much, how about you back it up? How about you and me right here, right now? Ha! You want to fight me right now? Well, I would love to, really, I would, but you see, I have this thing. Yeah, this thing I need to take care of. Very important. Can't wrestle tonight. Oh, come on, Bayley. We all know you're just scared. Me scared? No. But Dakota here, Dakota was just saying backstage that she's feeling a little rusty and wants to shake off the cobwebs. Isn't that right, Dakota? I'm not sure Dakota agrees with that, actually. Alright then, let's do this. Ref, get in here. Dakota, get ready to face the EST of WWE. Well then, so Bayley has pretty much just thrown Dakota Kai to the wolves pretty much, and it looks like Iyo Sky and Bayley aren't even hanging around at ringside, but Dakota Kai just with a slap to the face of the WWE Women's Champion. Dakota did not seem like she was ready for this match, but I guess she's going to take on the challenge either way. Bayley obviously creating a little bit of an excuse as to why she can't wrestle here tonight. I guess you could argue that the fact that she's not at ringside, maybe that shows that she does have other commitments here tonight. But as for now, the EST of the WWE into a bit of a body splash there, into the cover with a lateral press, but a kick out by Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai is pretty much representing Damage CTRL right here, so she'll want to put on a good showing. We haven't really seen Damage CTRL as a group too much in this universe mode, to be honest. Oh, big right hand there in the corner by Dakota Kai. She's not doing too bad against the WWE Women's Champion right now. And Dakota Kai off the ropes and then a boot to the face. May even think about going for the cover, to be honest. No, Dakota just gonna tell the fans to stop booing, and then gets a tackle from behind. It looked like Bianca Belair may have been going for a bit of a spear there, but didn't connect properly with it. And Bianca Belair sent into the ring post, shoulder first. Dakota Kai slamming her down to the mat. Now Dakota into the cover once again to pin the WWE Women's Champion, a 2 count. But a big kick out there needed by the EST, who's back to her feet. But Dakota Kai is staying on the offense right now. Big kick to the upper chest of Bianca Belair. Dakota Kai doing quite well right now. Oh, the referee getting in the way, as the refs seem to be doing quite a lot in recent weeks. Need to give them some more training, I think. Bianca Belair just with a bit of a tackle down to the ground and into that press again, that body press. But Dakota Kai, she read it, and now Dakota Kai into a bit of a roll. Oh, I thought she was into a roll-up, but she's into a submission hold here. Bianca Belair was in a bit of trouble, but she's able to find that knee to the temple and break the hold. Big right hands now being delivered by the EST. Big forearm that drops Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai really pushing Bianca Belair to the limit, but Bianca Belair with Dakota Kai up and slams her down face first. And Bianca Belair could be about to finish off the matchup here. She's looking for the KOD. If this connects, it's surely all over. Into the cover for the victory. The WWE Women's Champion. Oh my word, near fall. Dakota Kai just about gets the shoulder up, and Bianca Belair just pretty much getting started. The fans want this fight to continue on, and Dakota Kai played a bit of possum there into the roll-up. Oh, I thought maybe to surprise the champion, but couldn't quite do so. Into a spear out of nowhere by the EST. Wise decision by Dakota Kai to create some space. And Bianca Belair was looking like she may have been going for another spear there, but she decided not to and slams Dakota Kai face first into the apron. Right onto the hardest part of the ring, and now Dakota Kai possibly looking for the same thing in revenge, but Bianca Belair able to power out of it. Now Bianca sending Dakota towards the steel steps, but Dakota Kai luckily put on the brakes first. And Bianca potentially thinking about taking a count-out victory here, which is a little bit unlike her. Dakota Kai stirring now at a 7 count. The referee telling her to get back into the ring. She's going to take her time in doing so. Dakota Kai with a drop kick straight out the gate. Wasn't going to allow Bianca Belair any kind of upper hand there. Now, oh, huge right hand again in the corner. A big kick to the midsection. And again, and now just wiping the face again with that boot, and off the ropes again she goes, and big boot to the face. Just wiping that makeup off of Bianca Belair, and now Dakota Kai could be setting up for the victory here. Dakota Kai connecting into the cover. She could be about to pin the Women's Champion. Dakota Kai for the victory. No. Big kick out by Bianca Belair. Dakota Kai trying to get the fans behind her again. Slamming down that arm of Bianca, and oh, a huge kick to the head. Bianca Belair is in some trouble right now. Dakota Kai is really putting together some impressive offense. What about Bianca Belair? Finding her way back into this one. Of course, the Women's Championship is not on the line, but you've got to think that if Dakota Kai is successful here, she could definitely put herself into that title picture. And another spear delivered by the EST. And into the shooting star press, into the cover to finish the matchup. Has Dakota Kai got anything left? She does. Big kick out by Dakota Kai. Dakota's really showing up and showing out here tonight. Bianca Belair was looking for something there, but Dakota was able to reverse it, and now Dakota Kai looking for that submission hold again, perhaps. She's got it locked in. Bianca Belair's in deep trouble right now. Can she break the hold? Oh, Dakota Kai released the hold instead. I wonder why Dakota felt like that wasn't enough. I think she's looking to finish off the EST right now, though. Bianca Belair up and into the kick. Bianca Belair could be about to suffer a loss here. She's only got one loss on her record, which was in a tag team match. So technically, Bianca Belair is actually undefeated right now. And Dakota Kai was a split second away from getting the first pinfall on the EST in this Universe Mode series. That'll be some record to break. Dakota Kai right now. Just sending Bianca in towards the barricade, and now an elbow drop. The good measure delivered on the outside. Now then, Dakota Kai into the stomp, the double stomp. No, Bianca Belair able to avoid it. Now Bianca able to fight back here. Big elbows to the midsection. Now Bianca Belair has Dakota Kai in her grasp. Sends Dakota into the ring. And Bianca Belair sending Dakota off the ropes. Dakota's in some trouble, but she's able to find a reversal, and oh my word, she may have been looking for the finish again, and oh my word, into the reversal, the KOD connecting. The WWE Women's Champion moments away from getting a victory, and Bianca Belair's done it. Well, that's a huge victory for the EST. So Bianca Belair picks up the victory here. That was a close call though. Dakota Kai should hold her head up high, because she put on one hell of a performance against the EST of the WWE. And oh, hold on a second. What is this? Who's that? Oh my word. It's Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose is back in WWE. Why is she attacking Dakota Kai? What on earth? The referee's trying to stop her here, but Dakota Kai now back to her feet. Oh, a big slap by Mandy Rose. Mandy has Dakota Kai now, and she's just tossed her out of the ring. Dakota, I'm sorry, I really am. What I just did, it wasn't personal. It's just something I had to do to send a message. I respect you as a competitor, and I know that you gave it your all tonight. But this isn't about you, this is about something bigger. Bayley, you've been running your mouth about how the bosses are out to get you, how everyone is against damage control. But the truth is, Bayley, you've made this about you and your excuses. You've always been about manipulation and control, and I'm here to put an end to it. So Bayley, I have a proposal for you. Survivor Series is just around the corner. You want to prove that you're the best? Then let's do it. Let's settle this once and for all. I'm challenging you inside of Wargames. This isn't going to be just about winning a match. It's about showing everyone that your reign of terror is over. That WWE can and will stand strong against bullies like you. So what's it going to be, Bayley? Do you have the guts to face me and my team inside of Wargames, or are you just going to keep hiding behind your excuses? So, ladies and gentlemen, after that shocking return, Mandy Rose is back in the WWE, and she's challenging Bayley to a Wargames match at Survivor Series. We're on to our main event now of the evening of Friday Night Smackdown, and we have the United States Championship on the line. So currently, as things stand, the Bloodline hold all the gold over here on Friday Night Smackdown. Jimmy Uso, the current United States Champion and WWE Tag Team Champion, alongside his younger brother Solo Sikoa. But this man, Logan Paul, is the previous United States Champion, and he's looking to get back his title using his rematch clause here tonight. And we found out last week that Logan Paul actually came across Triple H backstage, and Triple H was the one who allowed Logan Paul to use his rematch clause here tonight, which Batista didn't take too kindly to that. But Logan Paul, he looks pretty focused here, influenced with a little bit of a new attitude during their entrance compared to what we've seen from them previously. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller have had a pretty horrible start to their Universe Mode career, to be honest. I'm pretty sure they might have one win between them, or maybe 2 wins, and I think they've had at least 10 matches in total, so things really are not going too well for them. Logan Paul trying to take them under his wing, I guess, and show them the ropes and try and help them improve, but so far that hasn't been the case. But now we have the United States champion about to make his way to the ring. Jimmy Uso, the man with 2 titles right now. Roman Reigns obviously holds that undisputed Universal Championship at the moment. He's been holding that since the draft. Successfully defended it against Cody Rhodes at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And Jimmy Uso was able to snatch that United States Championship away from Logan Paul in a Bloodline Rules match at Extreme Rules. But the interesting thing about that was there was no interference, even though it was a Bloodline Rules match, which was quite strange if you ask me. I would have expected a few of the Bloodline members to maybe come out and give Jimmy the assistance, but Jimmy clearly proved that he didn't even need it. And Jimmy Uso now leading out the wise man Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa. As Solo, Paul Heyman, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller will all be at ringside. So I'll have to wait and see who takes advantage of that. Jimmy Uso looking as confident as ever with that United States Championship around his waist. So Jimmy Uso we haven't seen any contact between Jimmy and Jey Uso. So it'll be interesting to see whether those two collide at some point, but the question still looms around Jey Uso. We haven't seen him in a few weeks now. Last that we saw him, he was saving Roman Reigns from a punt kick by Randy Orton, just after pretty much refusing to acknowledge the tribal chief. But Roman didn't seem to take it in that way, and we're yet to see Roman for a few weeks as well. But as for right now, the Bloodline as a tag team have been very, very successful. Jimmy and Solo bringing home those WWE tag team titles from Crown Jewel. And Jimmy will be looking to keep a hold of that United States Championship here tonight. Paul Heyman just pleading with Jimmy to make sure he brings home the gold and retain that title. So Jimmy Uso up onto the apron here. Sure, he's about to throw the ones up for the tribal chief and make sure that this arena acknowledges the Bloodline. Just having his slow, methodical entrance into the ring, making Logan Paul wait under the suspense. We've got to think that having Solo Sikoa at ringside is definitely going to be to the advantage of Jimmy Uso, seeing as Solo has helped Roman Reigns retain his title on numerous occasions. I'm sure that he'll be able to do the same for Jimmy here tonight. Jimmy Uso clearly proud of that United States Championship, his first singles title in the WWE. And what a way it was to get it. It was an impressive performance by him at Extreme Rules under the Bloodline Rules match. A lot of the crowd still throwing up the ones for Jimmy, Solo and Paul Heyman. So can Jimmy retain his title and keep all the gold on SmackDown within the Bloodline? We're moments away from finding out. Sure, this is going to be one hell of a main event. Jimmy and Logan always put on a good show for us. Let's get into this main event action. The crowd definitely behind Jimmy Uso here tonight, so United States Championship is on the line. A couple of times now this title has been defended on Friday Night Smackdown. Logan Paul was able to retain against Sami Zayn early on in the Universe mode. But Logan Paul looks very focused here tonight. The crowd really not behind him though. The crowd clearly want to see the Bloodline retain that title and keep all the gold here on SmackDown. Well, I guess it might be more of a case that they just don't want Logan Paul to get that championship back. So there he is, Jimmy Uso, the champion. Holds that title close to his heart. Could this be the last time that he's handing it over? Although you got to think that if Jimmy Uso is unsuccessful here tonight, then surely he gets his final rematch. I'm sure there'll be one more match between these two. If that is the case, if Jimmy Uso isn't able to retain the title, but if he is, then Logan Paul heads to the back of the line. So I feel like there's more at stake for Logan Paul here tonight. And here we go, straight into things, and Jimmy Uso clubbing blow to the back. Going for that slow, methodical pace that we're used to seeing by the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. But Logan Paul with big right hand in the corner, and another one to follow. Logan Paul now side Russian leg sweep. And Logan already going in for a bit of a submission hold here. Twisting up Jimmy Uso. I'm sure that he knew that wasn't going to get the job done. He probably just wants to get Jimmy off his feet and keep him down on the mat. And maybe wear him out a little bit. And Jimmy seemed to have slipped a little bit there. Looked for a bit of a clothesline, but didn't really catch it. Logan Paul now into a body splash. Connecting. Austin Theory delighted with what he's seeing. And now Logan Paul again off the ropes. And into the cover here. Could he be the new United States champion? No. Big kick out needed by Jimmy Uso. Big right hand delivered again by Logan Paul. And another one, just constantly hitting Jimmy Uso with those big right hands, heavy strikes. Well, somehow Sledgehammer's made it its way into the ring. Possibly by Solo. Big right hands now by Jimmy Uso. And a big elbow there. And now into a neck breaker, but Jimmy Uso able to reverse that. And Jimmy sending Logan to the outside, next to his buddies from Influence. And it looks like Grayson Waller's getting himself involved here, having some words with Jimmy Uso. Telling Jimmy Uso he's not a worthy champion. Jimmy needs to make sure that he doesn't get too distracted here. He can't allow Influence to get into his head. So Jimmy Uso now finds himself in the grasp of Logan Paul. The Maverick hanging up Jimmy Uso on the top rope. This crowd definitely are more in favour of the Bloodline than they are of Logan Paul. Solo Sikoa trying to give some motivation to Jimmy, but Logan Paul just showing off to the Bloodline there a little bit. Now stomping away on the midsection of the United States champion. Jimmy Uso able to roll out of the way of that one. Jimmy needs to get a bit more offense in here because he's struggling a little bit at the moment. He's had a very good start to his Universe Mode career and he wants to continue that into a super kick. Oh, Logan Paul straight back to his feet, and Grayson Waller at the same time took that turnbuckle pad off on the top right. Solo Sikoa up to the apron, but comes straight back down again. Oh, and Jimmy Uso utilising that exposed steel. So it's kind of backfired on Grayson Waller a little bit there. Now Logan Paul straight back to his feet again. And now Jimmy Uso with a DDT plants Logan Paul. This one could be all over. No, just a 1 count. Big kick out by Logan Paul there. Now big right hand to the midsection, and now another one to the face, and into that side Russian leg sweep again. And he's going to twist up Jimmy Uso a little bit more here. Jimmy may be worn out a little bit compared to the first time this was put in, but no. Jimmy's able to fight his way out of it once again. The referee now finally going to that exposed steel. Surprised that Logan Paul hasn't decided to utilise the brass knuckles just yet, especially considering the referee was just distracted. Well, it looks like there may have been 2 exposed turnbuckles actually, and hanging up on the top rope, because I think the referees in this bottom right corner, so he's distracted, and that's costing Logan Paul now. So he went in for that pinfall, and you never know, that could have been enough to get the job done, but the referee clearly distracted. And now what's Logan Paul got planned here? Logan Paul with Jimmy Uso driving him head first into the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Well, that's going to leave you with a migraine tomorrow. Logan Paul heads back into the ring. Logan Paul been in pretty much control of the majority of this match, and he's headed to the top rope now. Could be looking to finish this one off. Into the frog splash, connects for a new United States champion. Jimmy Uso, big kick out needed. Near fall for Logan Paul. My word. Logan Paul just a split second away from getting back his United States Championship. Now off the ropes. The crowd loving what they're seeing at the moment. Solo Sikoa's not really loving it though. He seems pretty stressed here on the outside. Now sending Jimmy into the corner. Oh, big elbow. High elbow there by Jimmy Uso. Now slamming Logan Paul face first. Big right hands by Jimmy Uso, but one too many perhaps. Logan Paul fighting his way back into this one. Logan Paul into a German suplex. Paul Heyman did not like the look of that. Jimmy Uso fighting back into this one again. Somehow he needs to find a way to keep the Maverick down, and into the back body drop. That may be enough. Into the cover to retain his title. No, big kick out needed. Near fall once again for Jimmy this time. Now Jimmy going for some ground and pound. Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman just having a bit of a discussion there, as Jimmy Uso threw up the ones for the bloodline. Now Logan Paul sending Jimmy into the ropes, and Logan Paul into his own back body drop. Now into the cover. Jimmy Uso could be in trouble here. Solo Sikoa having words with the commentary team. Seems to be getting quite distracted on the outside there, does Solo Sikoa. Jimmy Uso luckily able to stay in this one though. Jimmy Uso showing that resiliency, showing why he is the United States champion right now. Now Jimmy Uso wisely rolling to the outside. Logan Paul follows him out there, and I did just hear, sounded like a sledgehammer or something. Not sure if someone, that may have been a sledgehammer actually that the referee threw outside the ring. Oh, and slammed into the barricade, spine first. Goes Jimmy Uso. The United States champion's in some trouble here, to be honest. He needs to find a way back into this match. Although right now on the outside, Logan Paul needs to make sure that Jimmy gets back in the ring. The only way that he's going to get back that United States championship is by pinfall or submission. Big right hand by Jimmy, and super kick delivered, and super kick to the back of the head. And oh my word, Logan Paul back to his feet again. Logan Paul just will not stay down right now. And Jimmy Uso into a bit of an unorthodox slam there. Now into the cover. He feels like this may be enough to retain the title. No. Huge kick out again by the Maverick. Now Logan again swipes away at the feet, and now Logan into the cover. I doubt that's going to be enough. A 2 count. Big kick out again by Jimmy. Jimmy able to roll out of the way there, and it looked like Jimmy was looking for a bit of a tackle to bring down Logan, but Logan met him. He saw it coming. Now Jimmy into that DDT again. The DDT that it did actually bust open Logan Paul. And now Jimmy Uso slowly into the cover. Is this going to be enough? No, just a 1 count. Jimmy Uso looking quite exhausted right here. He has been quite busy. Obviously, in that tag team tournament, went all the way and won those titles. So he's been a lot more active, although you could say that would probably rub off the ring rust. Now Paul Heyman up to the apron here. He feels that Jimmy Uso is clearly in danger, so he's trying to cause a bit of a distraction, and Logan Paul needs to remain focused here. Jimmy Uso being given plenty of time to recover, but is it enough? Doesn't seem like it is. Logan Paul targeting the arm now of Jimmy Uso. Logan Paul could be closing in on a victory here. Oh, what? What on earth is this? Logan Paul now. Oh my word! Slamming Jimmy Uso face first into the canvas. And now Logan Paul could be lining it up. Could be going for that clothesline, and he connects with it. Off the springboard and into the cover to regain his title. No! Huge kick out by Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso able to just about keep his fingertips in this match, but a big boot delivered by Logan Paul. And now you got to think that if Logan Paul connects with this, the frog splash, he does surely to regain his title. Logan Paul, what? Jimmy Uso got the shoulder up. The crowd seemed to want one more, and Jimmy Uso back to his feet. Logan Paul may have been going for the second one, but Jimmy Uso now looking to turn things around. Jimmy was just moments away from losing that title, and I think maybe he's just about woken up here. Now Jimmy slamming Logan Paul down to the mat, but Jimmy is absolutely exhausted. Jimmy Uso trying to make it back to his feet. Looks like he was in a bit of a cover there, but the referee didn't want to count. Now Jimmy Uso into a suplex. Slamming Logan Paul down. Logan Paul slowly back to his feet. Logan slowing down ever so slightly. And Jimmy Uso with another suplex. Bit of Suplex City here on Friday Night Smackdown. And Jimmy Uso may have been going for a suicide dive there. Hold on a second. Jimmy just having a little bit of a word with Solo there. But oh my word! Solo just chucked Logan Paul into the ring. He may have just cost Jimmy Uso this match. Into the cover. The big right hand by Logan Paul. And Logan Paul is now your United States champion once again. But Solo Sikoa may have just cost Jimmy Uso the title there. My word. Well, I guess that we're probably going to see this matchup at least one more time between Logan Paul and Jimmy Uso for that United States Championship.